blast of winter weather making a mess out on the roads. This multi-vehicle crash on the 401 at Highway 8 exit tying up traffic this afternoon. It's one of dozens of crashes reported throughout Waterloo Region today. And this is just the first round of winter weather taking aim at southern Ontario this week. Good evening. That winter weather has arrived here in Waterloo Region. A snowstorm pushing through southern Ontario today, making for plenty of shoveling and slick driving conditions. Emergency crews also keeping busy out on local roadways. Let's bring in CTV's Colton Weens, who is following this and what's been happening out on the road. So, Colton, what have you been seeing out there today?
Well, Alex, the precipitation has been changing throughout the day. At noon, it was a little bit more snowflakes and sleet and a little bit of hail, and now it's just pure rain that's coming down. But yes, it's still keeping all of those roadways pretty slippery. According to Waterloo Regional Police, between 6 this morning and 2 this afternoon, 162 crashes were reported, but they do say that none of those crashes were considered major, and none of those crashes resulted in serious injuries. A major snowstorm hitting southern Ontario, and drivers are feeling it.
I mean, I drove from Oakville, and the 401 is a little iffy, but I mean, it seems a little quiet actually.
The roads are slippery, traffic on the way here wasn't the greatest.
Waterloo Regional Police responding to dozens of crashes throughout the day. None were serious. Environment Canada issuing a winter weather travel advisory for almost all of southern Ontario. All school buses and taxis canceled in Wellington, Dufferin, Guelph, but schools stayed open. In Waterloo Region, more than 200 buses were delayed, and Huron-Perth Student Transportation Services canceled most of their buses, with the drivers using extra caution.
The main streets are a little bit better than the side roads.
I think everyone's just being more careful and driving slower.
As the messy conditions continue, one personal injury lawyer says anyone who slips and falls could sue and would have 2 years to do so. But notice of intention has to be given within 10 days of it taking place on municipal land and 60 days on private property, adding many people don't act quick enough.
You have to start thinking early days about what steps you need to take to protect yourself from a legal perspective. I recommend contacting a personal injury lawyer. You don't have to retain them right away.
But most say despite the challenges the wintry weather brings, they're happy to see it after weeks of little to no snow.
Snow is not good for a long time, but for a short period it should be good. We should be able to enjoy it.
Part of being Canadian, eh?
It's beautiful, man, I think we should have had this a couple months ago,
Feeling the bite, the beat, the frostbite. Well, it's cool, man.
We are waiting for the snow, really, because I have 2 kids and they really want to have some snow.
Now, police want to remind anyone that does have to drive to take their time getting to their destination, clear off any snow if need be before they take off, and to make sure that they're driving according to weather and road conditions. Alex.
A good reminder as we see a little bit of pretty much everything today. All right, Colton Weens joining us live. Thank you, Colton.